Today is Friday, July 17th. It's 11:49 a.m. That make me act up. A lot has happened since the last time I filmed a video. I finished my spring semester, all A's and B's. I'm currently taking summer classes. I was taking a 5-week class that was supposed to be 4 months, but it was packed into 5 weeks. I finished that with flying colors. I got a B. That finished earlier this month, and now I just have my multimedia class, which we had to design a bunch of stuff and then design a website incorporating those things we designed. So I'm working on it right now. This is just a fake company that I made called Starshare Enterprise. However, I'm having trouble understanding why on my actual monitor it's a full-length nav bar, and then we'll resize it. It's like cut off. I don't know why that happens. So tired. I definitely look like I haven't slept in 6 years. That's my cat going NASCAR back there. She's upgraded from NASCAR to Formula 1. She has the zoomies. Oh my god. Yesterday I was working on this website project. It's not even like, alright, let's code in HTML and maybe some Bootstrap and let's just turn that yacht in. No ma'am. There's a specific way that this project is supposed to be done through Dreamweaver, which is why this is 10 times more complicated than it needs to be. I spent my entire day yesterday working on this project. Out of 8 pages on the website, I only made 2. I worked on it for 12 hours straight. I only peed like 3 times. I set up my padding and my margins to fail. I literally could not figure it out. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because I'm stupid. I was hard coding the values for the margins and the padding, which is not a good thing to do. It has to be a responsive web design, which means it has to resize regardless of what browser you're using or if it's on an iPhone or an iPad or something. So I spent the entire day doing that, and then I had to redo it because I messed up. And then I started crying, and then I stopped crying and went back to work. My mom had to console me because this was just out of control. I've never been so frustrated with an assignment in my entire life. This is ridiculous. I'm extremely happy to report that my website works for the most part. Due to personal reasons, I am no longer in a relationship. It's weird because I hear these stories about people being in quarantine and losing their minds, which is actually very sad, and I send my condolences to anybody who sympathizes with that feeling. But I feel like quarantine has made me a stronger person. I just feel like people assume that because I was very open with the way things bothered me and the way that sometimes my mental health fluctuates, that also indicated that I was weak. Because I used to cry over everything and be really upset over everything, but now things just happen and it just bounces right off me. Like, it really doesn't even mean anything to me. I don't know. My point here is that I dealt with this on my own. I'm not complaining. It really made me a stronger person. It's weird. It's a lot harder to make me cry. Obviously, I was super frustrated with this website school crap, but that's a different story because this is also due in 2 days. It's July 19th and it's 11:30 in the morning. This is my finished project. My company is called Starshare Enterprise. We sell stars, galaxies, and you can also reserve trips to the moon. This is my homepage. And then on my about page, our CEO, Neil Armstrong. Buzz Aldrin is our VP. Neil deGrasse Tyson is the head of our star department. Katherine Johnson, the woman, the myth, the legend, is the head of our galaxy department. And then Michael Collins is the head of the moon ride department. If you don't know, Michael Collins was the third person who was in the Apollo 11 mission. Collins was the one who was flying in the lunar orbiter or the command module, whatever it's called, while these two were on the moon. And then we have our contact fact page, which is just, again, Neil, Catherine, and Michael. Then we go to the fun part. These are the stars you can buy. So the first one is Altair. I think this is actually pronounced as Altair, but I grew up playing Assassin's Creed, so this is Altair to me. The next star is Rigel. I think this is the Witch Head Nebula. And then the third one is Pollux and Castor, which is actually part of the Gemini constellation. I know it's pronounced Gemini. For some reason, when NASA began launching people into space through the Gemini program, they began calling it the Gemini program. Then we go to galaxies. First one we got is Messier 31, which is also known as the Andromeda Galaxy. I'm pretty sure one of the nearest galaxies to us. It's 2.5 million light years away. Next is the Sombrero Galaxy, which is also known as Messier 104. This is a picture that was taken in chunks and then put together by Hubble. I mean, taken by Hubble and then put together by people. And then the last but not least, we have Centaurus A. This is the closest active galaxy. It's 11 million light years away from us, and it spans over 60,000 light years. Last but not least, moon trips. I had to link an extra page that wasn't on my nav bar, so I just added some risks associated with space travel and then rules of space travel that you must abide by. My favorite parts. First one is by Galileo. Galileo is so kind enough to purchase a star and review it for us. We have Travis S, who said, "The moon trips are great. I wanted to surprise my girlfriend with one. She said, 'Where are we going?' I said, 'The moon.'" Yep, that's my website. Oh my god. Might have seen my IT degree video from a couple months ago. I know the video was kind of long, but if you watch the whole thing, you would have probably picked up on the fact that the only coding language that I really learned was Java. In the video, I mentioned HTML, Java, and SQL. SQL is a database language, HTML is a markup language, but Java is an actual object-oriented programming language. Python is another very popular high-level language. I know bits and pieces of Python because it's so much more simpler than Java. Java is so unnecessarily complicated for absolutely no reason, but I've taken upon myself to actually learn Python. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna just take the user input, so do num1 equals int, or actually I'll do float input, enter a number, enter a number. Why are there 3 parentheses? There should only be 2. Product equals num1 times num2. Product is plus str product. Okay, if statements. If product is greater than 1000, sum equals num1 plus num2. I'm gonna run this. Enter a number, we'll do 5. Enter another number, 2. The product is 10. Okay, so I'll do 1,002. There we go, the product is 2,000, the sum is this. I learned Python in like 4 days. Obviously, I don't know everything about Python, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm gonna end the vlog right here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys later.